Hey, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your end of the month reading for Taurus. Hopefully you guys have been doing good. You guys have been doing well. I apologize for my delay in videos. I've been away for about a week for my birthday, which was on the 21st. So I'm just now trying to hurry up and catch back up to things. So I deeply apologize. But let's see, Taurus, what's going on for you at the end of this month? What's happening? How are you closing out the end of July, right? Let's see how you're closing out the end of July. What to expect, right? End of July going into August. What can my Taurus expect? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. We have stability. All right. Definitely something an earth sign loves to hear. What else can my Tauruses expect? Thank you. Masculine. Bottom of the deck is responsibility. Interesting energy here. So whether you're the masculine energy, Taurus, or whether you're dealing with the masculine energy, it feels like this can go one or two ways. If you are a feminine dealing with the masculine energy, and again, masculine can, it's just the energy, it's not the gender itself. It feels like somebody's wanting to take responsibility in regards to a situation or a connection that they've had with you, right? Right underneath this responsibility is passion, and even underneath that is fertility. Right? And then let me show you one more because we got to keep going, right? Right underneath that is grounding. So it feels like, Taurus, you may have doubt, especially if you are a feminine energy dealing with the masculine. You may have dealt with a connection that didn't have any grounding. It had no stability. It may have been hot, passionate, intense. It may have been very sexual in nature. You may have been led to believe that things would become grounded or stable at some point, and it feels like it just never panned out that way. It feels like fool's gold, if I'm just going to simplify it, right? Down to the smallest atom, it feels like it was fool's gold. But in this energy that I'm feeling here with stability and masculine, somebody is now wanting to, whoever this masculine energy is, especially with responsibility being on the bottom, they are wanting to take responsibility for their actions. Now, hold on, Taurus, before you cuss me out and say, nope, my person is this and that, they act this way, they won't change, I don't speak to them, before you can go and cuss me out. Give me a second, right? With this energy of responsibility, stability, and masculine, whoever you were dealing with that was in this masculine energy, and for some of my masculines watching, this could have been how you were behaving, right? But if you were feminine dealing with the masculine energy, they do want to take responsibility, or they are taking responsibility. The best word for it is accountability, if you will, as well, for their behaviors and how they treated you in this connection. They know that they didn't provide stability. They know that they didn't honor you or honor this connection. They were just looking at it from a one-side view and lens, and they weren't seeing all that this connection could offer and all that you had to offer. And now their perspective is changing. For some of my masculines out there, right, if you're masculine energy watching this, either, and this can go a couple of ways, but the strongest energy, I feel, either you were behaving that way, or you are wanting to create some form of stability within a connection with a person that you've dealt with or are dealing with. And for all of you, whether you're feminine or masculine energy, just to generalize this statement, you're wanting some form of stability in your life, right? Even if it's outside of love, whether this is in finance, home, occupation, you're wanting some form of stability in your life, and you're taking the responsibility to create some form of stability, right? In your life, whether that's increasing your finances, changing your homes, changing your home life, changing your lifestyle, something that can provide a more stable environment for you. So let's go ahead and look a little bit further into this energy, okay? So let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, tell me what else my Tauruses need to know. What else do my Tauruses need to know? One more shuffle. What else do my Tauruses need to know? We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So again, this goes back to that energy of somebody taking the, and I was going to say taking the connection for granted, and we have regret there. Yeah, somebody definitely regrets their behaviors. I know that I cannot change the past. Somebody is now looking at this connection that they had with you, Taurus, with a different hue, a different lens, a different perspective, knowing that they really ruined a good thing that they had going with you. Bottom of the deck is fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. What this boils down to, Taurus, and this may not resonate for everyone, so if it doesn't resonate this far, definitely check out your moon, sun, rising placements. We actually are going to get into an extended with this because I want to see how deeper this energy goes. But whoever you were dealing with, Taurus, there's a fear here now because they while it lasted, but they only treated it in a very low vibration, well, if I can speak, low vibrational sexual level, right? They kept it on a sexual basis or very platonic. They didn't want to take it deeper. They didn't want to commit. They didn't want to devote themselves to you or this because they didn't want to view this connection from that lens. They're very grateful, and this is the change in perspective that they're having, right? They're grateful for the time that they spent with you and the time that they had with you, but now they regret how they treated you. They regret that they didn't invest more into this, right? They should have been more disciplined when it came to this connection. They should have shown up more. They should have shown up in the right way. And also too, even though in this deck there is a card called honesty, that's what I'm feeling here when it comes to this discipline. They should have been more honest. Their lack of integrity, character, and morale was very much so compromised. They definitely didn't show up for you, and they definitely didn't show up for you in this connection. Balance is here though. Wanting to restore the balance. And don't we have the card stability here as well? See, now your person, because of what's going on, and I want to see what made them change their mind in regards to this. Why are they having this new perspective? So definitely check out the extended because we will look into that. But they're wanting to balance things out with you now. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. See, they judged this connection. They judged you. And it feels like for some of you Tauruses, they judged you without even giving you a chance or a shot. They judged you without even allowing the connection to flourish. I can see if you guys were able to get into a connection and they were actually putting in the time, effort, and work to get to know you, to build something. And then at that point they say, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I need to move on. But I don't even feel like for some of you, they even allowed it to go that far, to even expand that far. And this is completely a side message, completely channel. For one of you Tauruses, or maybe a couple of you, if you can relate to this, whoever you were dealing with, I'm getting the energy of narcissism. But I know narcissism at this point on YouTube in the tarot world is very cliche. It's not clinical or diagnosed narcissism, but this feels like a person that's always used to getting their way in life. So this could have been somebody, you know, they could have grown up getting what they wanted or their way in life, or even if they didn't grow up that way, with women, they always got what they wanted in their way. So they came into this connection with you thinking they can get what they wanted in their way. And obviously they couldn't, because I know for certain a Taurus is not going to put up with any bullshit, right? You are the sign of the bull, but you're not putting up with it. But they thought that they could get their way because they're used to getting their way. And that may not be for all of you, but that's definitely for somebody out there that can relate to that. So I want to look even further, right? So let's see. Tell me what's going on through this person's head when it comes to Taurus. What's going on through this person's head when it comes to Taurus? And if you're a masculine energy, the woman that you were dealing with, if you were dealing with a woman or just a feminine energy as just in general, they're used to men doing whatever they say or getting their way with, you know, the person that they were dealing with or people that they would deal with. So it's almost a sense of entitlement, right? And that's not the so great part. So let's see, let's look a bit further. What's going on through this person's? We got Five of Wands. We have the Judgment. What else is going on through this person's mind when it comes to Taurus? We have the Page of Cups, King of Wands. What else is going on through this person's mind when it comes to Taurus? Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups. Ooh, I didn't know it was going to be all these. And on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely forward with you, Taurus, and that's the name of the game here, right? And I know we get tired of hearing this storyline, but hey, I can't help you. I can't help what I see. Let me just be honest. This person could have had, another situation going on, because we do have the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Somebody was either energetically still attached to another connection, even if they were single. So say, even if they were single, but they were still energetically attached, they were operating on the 3D plane as non-committal, not wanting to give their all, not wanting to open up, not wanting to let you in, because energetically, emotionally, they were still connected elsewhere. Even if they didn't like that person, even if they hated that person, they couldn't give the energy to you because the energy was being expounded elsewhere, right? Now, for some others of you, this is the conflict that's going on between you and this person and in this person's mind, right? Not seeing eye to eye, not being able to be on the same page. Even if you two even never had a verbal disagreement, it just kind of went into a cold phase. Ghosting may have happened. There's internal conflict that this person is experiencing right now when it comes to you, because this person definitely does want you back, especially with this Judgment here, especially with this King of Wands here, Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Your person, and right underneath this Ten of Pentacles is the Eight of Wands, and we have the Justice underneath that. So your person is wanting to make movement towards you, but there's a sense of, if I come back, will this cause conflict? And that's why we have this Fear on the bottom of the deck. If I come back, will this cause conflict? Will this cause a fight? And for some of you, this person may have been gone for quite a while, quite a long while. For some of you, it may have been months. For some of you, it may have been years. I do feel for some of you, they have been keeping their eye out on you, because that King of Wands is very attentive, and he likes to scope out his field of view, his object of desire, before going towards it. So this person definitely can be keeping an eye out on you, watching you. But we have two kings here, right? King of Wands and King of Pentacles. Not only does this person still have that passion energy for you that you guys just solely operated out of, but they're also wanting some form of stability now, right? They're wanting to show up as somebody that can be the husband, that can be the provider, that could be the craftsmith in this connection, right? Build the bridge, be the architect of this connection, and create a solid, stable relationship with you, especially with these two tens, right? The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Also, too, with this Page of Cups, it feels like this person is really thinking about you, dreaming about you, but almost in a childlike way, right? So imagining what life would be like with you, right? What responsibilities, what roles would you take on in the relationship? What roles would they take on in the relationship? How would daily life look like? How would you merge investments? How would you merge your home life? If you guys have kids, how would the kids be merged? Your person is thinking of the practical, mundane things of how life would be with you two together. And with the Knight of Swords, your person definitely wants to communicate. But see, there's that hesitancy with the Five of Wands and Five of Swords, because there's just been a lot of conflict. And it can be, again, internal conflict, and for some of you, it may have been external conflict. You may have told this person off. You may have told this person what you wanted, and they didn't provide that. And you had to go back and tell them, like, well, hey, if this is not what you're going to provide, this isn't going to work. However, the conversation of the dynamic may have went, either you argued with this person about things not turning out the way that you guys were supposed to turn out, if you guys had a certain agreement or understanding, and then this person went hot and cold or flipped, or there just could have been straight up ghosting, right? This person just completely removed their energy from you. But I see them rushing in with this Knight of Swords. They are definitely rushing in, Taurus. So that's what you can expect here at the end of the month. What I am going to do is get some advice in the extended. We're going to get some advice from Spirit on what you should do. Why did this person go into this ghosting, or, why couldn't this person give to this connection? We're going to look further into that. And then we're also going to look further into how this person truly feels about you, and also, the extended outcome. So if you want to look forward to that, see more information in regards to what's going on here in this connection, Taurus, definitely click the link in the description box below. We'll go ahead and continue this reading on. And the extendeds, they go really in depth, like my personals. my personal reading. So if you want a really good in-depth reading in regards to your situation here, definitely check out that link in the description box below. I love each and every one of you. I hope you have had a safe and beautiful July, and I love you to pieces. Thank you.